Nine years in the Marine Corps, handpicked to represent her graduating class at the police academy, a husband who is also a police officer, three little children, right? On paper, this woman, Lisa Vidrios, was the poster child of a good police officer in Metro Nashville Police Department. Off paper, according to Metro's own internal investigators, she was having sex on duty in a squad car. Also having sex on duty inside her office at a middle school while children were in the building at least 4 separate times. She got a 30-day suspension and then she resigned. That's it. No headline tour. No, what is this? How is this going to affect the community? No manosphere panel talking about if this woman should be trusted around kids or not, right? I want to know why this gap exists. How do we learn to trust police officers and have a better relationship between the Black community and police officers when we have officers like this one, right? We need to really break down this situation with Lisa Vidrios. I am Darrel Long. Y'all know what it is. Let's go ahead and get into this one.
Welcome to the Darrel Long Show, bringing you the best in commentary, vlogs, video essays, and reactions.
Before I even go into everything else, let's go into the news report and check that out right now for you guys, okay? Let's go.
A Metro police officer is off the force today after admitting to serious departmental violations. This is News 2 at 4. I'm Tori Gessner.
And I'm Kendall Ashman. News 2 has been investigating this salacious story for months. Andy Cordan joins us now with the story you were seeing first on 2. Andy.
Hey there, ladies. An internal investigation by Metro Police revealed a sex scandal. Now, it happened on duty. It happened in a Metro police car. It happened in a middle school with children who were close by. On the surface, Officer Lisa Vidrios seemed to have it all.
Hi, I'm Lisa Vidrios, and I transferred to Nashville from the San Diego Police Department.
And y'all see what she looked like, right? Y'all see what she looked like. If this had been a Black woman, this would be a whole different conversation, right? But before I say one word of opinion, here's exactly what is confirmed. And this comes directly from WKRN reporting, okay? Directly from WKRN. Lisa Vidrios, 37 years old, transferred to MNPD from San Diego PD after 9 years in the Marine Corps. So thank you for your service. In 2022, she graduated the academy where she was picked as one of a handful of officers to represent her class in a department recruiting video. Her husband is also a police officer on the MNPD, and they have 3 children together, ages 6, 4, and 1 years old. So even though this woman has a child that's 1 years old, she's still out popping kunani at her job with her coworker.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
I'm gonna get back into a little bit of the story, but I want to tell you guys this. In May of 2025, according to the OPA, she began an affair with another with another police officer who this guy happened to be an 18-year veteran who we cannot give up his name right now because they say it's redacted, but whatever. I'm not gonna say I have it, whatever. We can't give up his name. But the internal report says the 2 of these officers had sex multiple times while on duty, twice in his police truck or his police vehicle, including once in the parking lot, right? And once in a abandoned hospital, right? Then they said that they had sex at the SOR office, or one of the offices that they had at Madison Middle School, right? During school hours with children in the building.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Lisa Vidrios, and I transferred to Nashville from the San Diego Police Department. Prior to serving as a police officer, I served in the United States Marine Corps for 9 years.
In 2022, she graduated from the Metro Police Academy. The department even chose her among a handful of promising officers to represent her graduating class.
I came here to Nashville with my family, and my husband included, who is also now a member of the Metro Police Department with me. We have 3 children together, ages 6, 4, and 1 years old. And we love spending time as a family and doing everything we can throughout the city of Nashville.
According to this internal report obtained by News 2, in May of last year, the 37-year-old woman and another Metro police officer began having an affair. According to the Office of Professional Accountability, Lisa Vidrios and the unnamed male officer, who's an 18-year veteran, reportedly had sexual relations multiple times while on duty, in police cars, and here at Madison Middle School, where the 37-year-old served as a school resource officer. According to the report, Vidrios and the veteran officer had sex in Vidrios's SRO office while children.
I know you fucking lying. But let this have been a black woman, right? And again, I usually don't bring up race in these conversations, but I just want to point out this comparison. If a black woman, a school teacher, a school employee, anybody did what Lisa Vidrios had admitted to, to doing, we know everybody would be talking about her. We would know her name on every channel, on every goddamn state. Everybody would be talking about her in every city. Fox News would be talking about her. Brands Head will be talking about her. All the conservative men will be talking about her. Anton will be talking about her. It will become a reference example in every conversation about how black women move and black women morality and single mom. Of course, they got to bring up single motherhood. And of course, they're going to talk about how this is bad for the community, right? Content creators in the manosphere, their entire lane will be to critique every week how a black woman would do something so damning, right? And build their entire content calendar off of talking about what black women are doing. Instead, we have this white woman, right? We have this white woman married to a fellow police officer who, by her own admission, has had sex in a middle school multiple times while kids were right down the goddamn hall.
Damn!
While at the same time, right, this story barely left local news. It has no moral panic. Nobody is, the community is not outraged about it, right? Right? Where are the feminists? Right? Where are the feminists who are supposed to hold people like this accountable, who care about the children? Where are they? No one's talking about them, right? There are no think pieces about what this says about white women, about what this says about military veterans, about what this says about the Marine Corps culture, right? What this says about police officer marriages and how they are cheaters. There's no think pieces on that the way they do think pieces on fucking black men and black culture and black relationships and Meg Thee Stallion and twerking and what twerking does for the black community. It's ridiculous, right? This white woman is getting treated as an individual versus when Meg Thee Stallion do something or Sexy Red do something, they get treated like the entire community is basically reprimanded for their actions, right? I'm not telling y'all to pile on because of race. I'm just saying that there's a clear hypocrisy and we're not talking about it because of the color of her skin. As black men, we're not talking about it, but we're going to talk about Meg Thee Stallion twerking for Kamala Harris, right? The point here is inconsistency. When a black woman is the subject, right, of whatever y'all little talking points or y'all little panels, the story becomes about the entire group of black women. When a white woman is the subject, just like this white woman is now, Lisa Vidrios, say her name, the story stays on that person. The same way with Casey Anthony and so many other different white women, That white girl that deleted her black boyfriend in 2022. I can't think of her name right now, but she was just sentenced, I think, to life in jail. We're gonna be covering that next. Okay. There is a gap between the entire architecture of how the media covers black women versus white women, right? Including online commentary, right? Everybody treat black women a certain type of way. Everybody treat white women a certain type of way. That's just what I see here. Let's keep going.
Were present in the schoolhouse. According to the OPA report, there is overwhelming evidence that the officers had sex in a Metro building and the male officer's police car. That evidence includes video, pictures, and text chains, as well as an admission of wrongdoing by Vidrios. According to the internal report, the male officer has not been interviewed because he was on medical leave during the investigation. Then he was approved for a medical pension for an injury he sustained on duty. This report indicates if he returns to active duty, OPA investigators will question him about this matter. And according to the...
So this man done got paid and not questioned. And not questioned. After he had sex at a middle school while children were around. And they wonder why we don't trust the police. They wonder why we have a bad taste in our mouths when it comes to the police. Listen, y'all, to recap this whole situation, because I'm disgusted, right? This story proves that we have a double standard on how black women are treated versus white women, especially when it comes to creating a public narrative. When one woman does something wrong, y'all try to blame it all on black women. All black women are like this. All black women are mean. All black women are angry, when that's just not the case. Two, right? What is going on with internal affairs? Like I thought y'all job was to make sure police are not doing stuff like this. Internal affairs haven't said nothing, right? What does accountability look like for two officers who are having sex around children during school hours? Three, you resigning is not enough. I'm sorry. A simple resignation is not enough. That's not accountability. You do something around children, and instead of you being put in jail or reprimanded, well, I quit. I'm done. I'll see y'all later. Peace. I'll get my pension. Bye. There should be a hard, checkable bar, right? When it comes to officers with this type of record. Right now, she can go to another police, like another police station, whatever, get a job, because it's not officially on her record. Right now, she was arrested and charged, but she hasn't been sentenced yet. This man, whoever the guy, the officer, I can't give y'all his name. He wasn't even charged. He wasn't even charged. Meanwhile, children reported hearing the situation. Imagine your kids going to school, hearing motherfucking teachers and police officers bumping and grinding. No, to me, they need to be in jail at the very, very minimum, okay? And not allowed to work near no children at all. But I want to know where you guys land with this one, especially on all the points I just made, because I know some people are going to push back on some of the points. I feel like they should be on the sex offenders registry list too. It is what it is. If you have, they should be on the sex offenders list, period. I said what I said. All right. If you guys want to talk about this, leave comments in my comments. Do not hit my DMs with y'all comments no more, please. That's what we have a comment section for. Just leave a comment in the comment section. All right. And if you like this type of accountability journalism, that's what I'm calling this, accountability journalism, then make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, hype the video up, and be there for the next one. This has been me, Darrel Long. I will see y'all later.